Show.
Hey yo, happy Monday. Yeah, part two of the question and answers. And it's just kind of some of the stuff I said I would show. Where I didn't really have it ready to show yesterday. I'll show today, and I got some new stuff. Just some general news. I am going to post the link in the description of this video for the Comic Book Community Awards. I know a lot of people are voting, which that's great. Vote. Support the channels you like. You know, make sure your voice is heard. Because other people are going to vote. So, and one channel in particular in the really big categories looks like they are absolutely stuffing the ballot box, and it's a really big channel. So, particularly for those buddies in the bigger categories, make sure you get out the vote, because it would be cool to see them. You don't want to see one channel win all of these awards. That would kind of suck, right? So yeah, support your friends. I'll talk more about that, like some specifics and stuff. But yeah, go ahead. And if you want to support good old Chonko, I'm not mad at you. Still coughing a little bit, feeling better. That's a good thing. Yeah. Oh, the other thing. I heard from Suspiria today, and she wants to use the video that I made of the opening of the original art to repost on Instagram, which I said, absolutely, please do. And then I inquired again, maybe would she like to come on to be interviewed by Rich and I, and haven't heard back, but hopeful. I'm there, like I said in my video yesterday, there are certain people that I'm fascinated by that have really cool stories. She's one of those people, and I think that more people need to hear her story. I heard it on Beyond Wednesdays once, but I think more people need to hear it again, if she's willing to tell it. I mean, it's all up to her. But additionally, there's a new artist that I found, and I'm going to reach out to see maybe if this person will come on, and might reach out to a writer. It's a big writer. We'll see. As I was saying, I'd like to get some. There are a lot of people I'd be interested in speaking to, so that would be cool. But let's get to it. Show some books first. One of the questions that was asked was, hey Chonko, Hulk 180 or 181? I mean, the meaning is, which is the first appearance of Wolverine, and I think, I don't know, I just said I have both of them, so I was going to just show them. But here's my 180. I just got this recently. It was really a good deal. It was very inexpensive, even though it's a lower grade, and I was like, it looks really good. And it presents well, and I'm like, I'm cool with that. 181, like I said, is the one I view as the important one, but hey, you might as well have both. Like, if you're going to go down that road, it's covered. You absolutely have the first Wolverine, whatever. And here's my 181, and that's a big book. Yeah, I got 181 on an 8.5, so happy to have it. As I said, this is another one that I sold many years ago. I was in the military to buy Christmas presents. My Spider-Man 129 and my Hulk 181 I sold back then. And it was always kind of like a thorn in my side. About 2 years ago I was able to get the Spider-Man 129, and earlier this year I was able to get a Hulk 181. So that was cool. Just figured I'd show along with that story that I told yesterday. Then Alan, Comic Collector Geek, was asking to see my Witch's Tales, and I said I wasn't going to show all of them. But I dug out some noteworthy ones that I thought are kind of notable. A couple raw copies. So this is Witch's Tales. I can't completely read it. I think it's number 9, and it's Steppo. Steven showed this earlier. His copy's much nicer than mine. Mine has a full spine split with a detached cover, or mostly spine split. But it is a really, really cool cover with like the kind of Asian demon, and the dude in the rack, and he's like about to dunk the girl in red in the boiling oil. That's a cool one. Then I was gonna show one that's this is maybe my worst example of a comic book that I own, and it's my Witch's Tales number 19, and it's the most trimmed. It's like so trimmed that it's like comically trimmed. So I figured I would show it. It's just something I have for run filler because it was like no money at all. But look at how bad this is. This is the most trimmed. Look at it's falling apart in the bag. It's the worst. This is the worst example of a comic book I own, like by far. It's so bad. And yeah, I was ordering stuff from my comic shop, like another Witch's Tales and another thing, and I just saw this, was like, whatever. They were trying to just get rid of it, so I ordered it. And yeah, it just wasn't, with the shipping. But anyway, show some other ones. This is my Witch's Tales number 1. Really cool classic cover. Bob Powell and Rudy Pillay art. It's a bondage cover. Girl in red in distress. Red dress in distress. One of the other great tropes is the zombies crawling out of the open grave or burying someone in an open grave. Those are like tropes of the Golden Age, pre-code horror stuff. So yeah, that's my Witch's Tale number 1. Then this is another cool one. Witch's Tales number 5. Another bondage cover. Another red dress in distress. Dude in the torture rack. Dude being hung in the by his arms in the back. Yeah, girl in red in distress. Yeah, kind of cool. Cool Witch's Tales cover. And yeah, that's a 3.0 off-white from 1951. Doesn't say who did the cover. Then we get into I just pulled my coolest ones on too. And these are my favorites that I own. Witch's Tales number 27. This is a Lee Elias cover. And it's from 1954. This is a 6.0. But this is cool because it's a file copy. So this was a Harvey file copy. And if you're not familiar with file copies, publishers would keep 1 or 2 issues literally in a file cabinet back then to refer to. They would refer back to them for continuity or for art or what happened in that issue if someone had a question, or to recycle art sometimes. So yeah, this was a file copy. So, that's a really cool one. And this is the biggest Witch's Tales to get. It's 25. It's one of the great pre-code horror covers, and I figured I'd show it again. I've shown it before, but yeah, Witch's Tales number 25. The head in the bell. The head is the clanger in the bell, and the Quasimodo kind of dude is clanging the bell. What happens at 8:30 p.m.? And this is the one everybody wants, in the Witch's Tales run. This is the one everybody wants to get, and this one kind of set me on the path of getting Witch's Tales. And then it's one of the cooler comics that I own. This is Witch's Tales number 7 from 1952, and it is it's a higher grade. It's not like the most desirable, but it's cool for what it is, because it's an 8.5. So it's really high in the census. There's only a handful that are higher than this, and it's a Northford pedigree. So if you're not familiar with the Northford pedigree, it was a collection that was found of Golden Age books, and most of them are pre-code horror. So most Northford pedigrees that you find will be some sort of pre-code horror, and there's an indicator. There's a mark on them. It's this X on the back. So if you ever run into a Golden Age comic and it has this X stamped on the back, specifically if it's a Golden Age horror comic, it's a Northrop pedigree, and that's one of the reasons why this one is really, really cool. So yeah, those are the ones I was going to show. I have however many more. I gotta really like look to see exactly which ones I do need. I know kind of in my head the ones, and there are a couple big ones I'm still missing. So yeah, that's what I have for that. Then, some more business that I was going to, just from yesterday's video. I was going to show pictures. I was going to show baby pictures of Chonko. So let's show those right here. Let's show them over here. Yeah, these are when I first got Chonko. The one where he's like laying in the towel, that's in my truck, and that's literally the ride home from picking him up. And you've seen Chonko now, and he's much bigger than those. But he's a funny dude. He's super sweet. He's really a tender-hearted, sweet dog. He's a bit of a scaredy cat. He gets scared of weird things. He gets scared of blankets if they're draped wrong. Bulldogs are weird, and he gets scared of things. And he's not too smart. Maybe I should do it this way. I'm not too smart. He's not the smartest dog, but he's a very sweet dog, very funny dog. Takes a lot to train him. He needs to hear it over and over and over again. But then I figured I said I was going to share a picture of my old dog Max, the dog who died last year, and this is Max. This is when he was young. I'm not going to show you pictures of when he's old and blind and deaf and all that. But it was a wonderful dog. And he was super smart, very funny, and yeah, so my partner in crime, lived for 17 and a half years, outlived everybody else's dog, and but yeah, toward the end it was very, very sad. But I figured I'd show pictures of the two dogs since I was telling stories about the dogs. So that's Chonko and Max. Rest in peace, Maxie. And then the other thing, that other last piece of outstanding thing was for Archivist. I was going to show what I sold. So it's a little over a week. I think this is more like about 10 days. Just figured I'd show these. So I'll put them both here. Like these are the sales that I made. I only sold 3 comics, but it was I don't know, just under $400, I think, or $350. I have to add it up. Like I said, I don't have a lot of inventory right now, but I sell stuff every week. I'll sell a little bit, and it makes a dent. Like I obviously, I sold these for much more than I spent on them. I bought all those comics raw, and sold and slabbed them and sold them. I bought them for very little. In the case of the Doctor Doom cover there, that was in the Bryce packs. So, like I've sold a handful of those comics, and I've sold the two most rare ones. There was a Wolverine that was like a 1 in 10 that I think I sold for like almost $400, and then this one I sold for like right around $200. So that just those 2 comics that I sold, however many packs I bought, that's way more than I spent on the packs. So it was worth it. And I have how many cool comics in there, and there's still I think another one that's up for sale, another cool Doctor Doom cover if you want to look at my eBay. But yeah, I think that's all the outstanding stuff from yesterday's video. If you want to ask more questions in this video in the comments, and I will try to answer them next week. Oh, and everybody remember to enter the giveaway. Look at the giveaway video and you'll see how to enter. But then I have some new stuff. Let's take a look at the new things that I got. And you'll be happy. I got some dog shit. Somebody sent me some dog shit packaging. So we're going to be able to see that today. Everybody gets to hear Chonko swear. If you're a new person, you haven't seen it, and somebody decides to send me a comic and some dumb shit like this, They're gonna hear about it. I don't dox them. I just complain about the packaging in general. But yeah, I got some cool stuff. I got this really cool this limited John Jang Battle Beast variant. Look how badass that is. Like he's almost got like, I don't know if it's like a moon or almost like it looks like a halo, which would be weird. But yeah, all battle damaged and roaring and everything. Yeah, this is, I believe, going to get slabbed and sold. I like John Jang, but I think that this is rare enough that I'm going to sell it. Then it just fell. I got another Suspiria. So Suspiria this past month did a Something's Killing the Children cover, and I actually got two of these. The foil virgin ones. Look how badass that is. Again, Suspiria crushing everything. Out here crushing everything. So yeah, that was really, really cool to be able to get that. And then I'll show you the stuff I got from Yaniv. I got a couple more comics from Yaniv that I think are really cool. I got this. This is this is the claim sale from Alan's channel. Yaniv is a dealer, and he deals in a lot of rare books and specifically a lot of Golden Age, and able to get some pretty good deals. And was able to get this Battle Action number 6 from 1952. It's a Korean War cover, and it's like the GI, and he's like smacking the North Korean soldier in the head with his gun. And it's saying right here, "Battle ready, thunders into action against the communist hordes." Uh-oh, thunder. Ugh. So that's a cool one. And I got this. It's Blue Ribbon Comics number 18, or Blue Ribbon Mystery Comics. And this is from 1941. There is some restoration to this. There's a staple that was added to this. But look how badass that is. The real weird monster and these... I don't know these heroes' names. Oh wait, it's Captain Flag? Captain Flag and the Great Black Hand, I guess that's who that is. Badass, right? So yeah, I was able to get a couple more cool Golden Age books to add. And yeah, last we have this. This is like an eBay dealer from Las Vegas, and they've got 100% positive feedback, and they send shit like this, and this is wet. And every time when someone does do not bend, they like write it all over. It's because they're doing shit packaging that can be bent, and they always like. It's just weird, man. It's like you make it hard on yourself. And let's see what's in here. It's always bent up diaper box in here and shit. And that's what, yeah, they just did like backer boards. They taped the fuck out of it. They did pull tabs though. I mean, like, that's weird. Usually dunce caps do not do pull tabs, so that's a little weird. But this is wet, so it better be bagged. I mean, if it's not bagged, then I'm going to be unhappy. But let's see here. Yeah. It's just bad. It's just stupid. Ugh. We'll put a couple more backer boards and a couple more backer boards and then a backer board on top of the backer board. And you want to know the other thing that all these shitheads do? They always put their fucking card in it. They're always proud of their dog shit. They're always so proud of how bad they are at everything. Oh my god. Yeah. Oh, you dickhead. Alright, let's see. It is bagged. It is bagged at least, so the comics. It's just so bad. It's like, because like when you do something like this in packaging that can be easily bent like this and write "do not bend," the post office takes that as a challenge, man. They take that as a challenge. Like, I've had these things bent like this. I've had it bent like that in my mailbox before, all because a dickhead is too cheap to send the right packaging. Ugh. Disgusting, dude. All right, but let's look at the comic, I guess. It's not the greatest comic. It's this Batman versus Eclipso, Brave and the Bold on number 64. And I just read about this. There's a key here, and I got to look at the key collector app. I forgot what it was. But there's someone in this that is rumored to be showing up in some of the DC movies. So I went ahead and got it. So yeah, that's it. I didn't rant too much. I mean, it turned out it was okay. It's just dumb. It's dunce cap, and ugh, you know what I mean. You know what I'm gonna say. Every time there's bad packaging. Sebastian, say my name. Yeah, if you don't know the Sebastian joke, go watch more videos. Sebastian. All right. That's it for today. 20 minutes. I'm not going to keep you here an hour again like yesterday. Thanks for the people that watched that whole thing. I was really trying to just answer everybody's questions. But yeah, more videos planned this week. I'm gonna do some of the cooler stuff that I was planning on. So that's it for now. You're doing well. You made it through Monday. You're going to make it through Tuesday. I promise you. But that's it. I hope you're doing well. I hope the people in your life are doing well. And please like, comment, subscribe. Enter the drawing. Go to the video. Enter the drawing. Get some free comics, man. Talk to you later. Bye, bye, bye.